Happy Aloha Friday, gang. On our way to Kansept. Friday night training. Fortunately, it's gonna just be me today. Cart got kind of injured, like a kind of a freak kind of thing. He's drilling after class, and I guess he slipped on his I mean, kind of got, he went down, landed on his shoulder, popped out again. Like, dude, keep fucking telling you gotta do those rehab exercises, right? So he'll get hurt, and then he'll do it for a little while, and then he'll stop. Like, bruh, you gotta do that thing consistently. So you already know that shoulder is weak, bro. And now, I don't know when you're gonna be able to train again. Probably, knowing him, he'll try to come back again this coming week, but you gotta do the rehab. So one of our friends is actually like does rehab recoveries. Gave him some exercises. I mean, his sister gave him some exercises before, but never did it. So now he's telling me, "Oh, okay, Dad, this exercise band thing and whatever." I said, "All right, I'll buy it." Fucking like anything else, bro. If you don't use it, it ain't gonna do shit. So like for me, I mean, pretty much religiously after class, at a minimum, got this red light band thing that I wrap around my waist. Kind of helps with, like, stiffness in the back. I got this thing that I put on my knees, same thing, red light. It's just, I mean, I gotta go hard in recovery, right? I'm some of those Facebook groups of people like over 40 saying, "Oh, I'm 50 and I'm falling apart, and how do I do this and how to do that?" It's all about the recovery, yeah. Like, you can't expect to do jiu-jitsu into your 50s, 60s, 70s, and even 80s without taking care of your body, yeah. So not only, like I said, recovery stuff. Like, I mean, I bought a massage chair maybe 2-3 years ago. I sit in that thing a lot, right? It helps to, just make me feel better. But I take a ton of supplements and vitamins, right? I mean, I think I did a video in the past showing what I take. I take that every day. So if I don't, bro, it ain't so good for me. You know what I mean? Like, we train. I mean, when we going at it, we go 5, 6, 7 days a week. Yeah, of course, one day is coaching, right? And then usually Sunday is drilling. So we're not really rolling hard. But the other days, we go at it. I mean, we don't hold back, yeah. So if I was not, taking care of myself at 61 years old, I ain't gonna be able to do that, right? So I keep telling Cart, bruh, if you like be rolling when you're my age, you gotta start taking care of yourself now. I mean, I know when you're in your 20s, you think, I'm indestructible, no need worry, yeah. No ways, bruh. You gotta start early. That's why all the sciences and the studies they do, they know a supplement's gonna be helpful to you, yeah. Anyway, I was young and foolish once too, so I never listened to my dad and mom. So I get it, you always think, I know better. So sometimes you gotta learn the hard way, yeah. Anyway, tomorrow morning at UFC Mililani, we got the belt promotions. So probably by the time you see this, we're gonna be at the promotions. A couple of our guys, like, I think we got about 5 adults and maybe like 12-ish kids. So it should be a good representation from our school, yeah, from our gym. Pretty sure the other schools have a fair amount of kids and adults getting promoted too. So it's always a good time, And then we get to take one of those big UFC pictures with all the members. So that's nice, yeah. I was talking to a parent the other day about, competitiveness between our school and some of the other schools, right? Or how our programs run, and then we had this discussion, right? I've talked about this in the past, right? It is just very different. I mean, UFC, I get it. We're a corporate gym, so we're not trying to produce the next Rotolo brothers, Meow brothers. We're not the B team. We're not New Wave. We're not anything like that, right? I mean, on a large scale, right? On a small scale, I mean, we're not even close to some of the other top schools here. I mean, name them, but you guys pretty much know who they are, right? So talk to the dad, you know, I mean, if you want your kids to be at the next level, I mean, it's like any sport, right? I was thinking about it, right? Like baseball, soccer, football. I mean, if you see that talent in your child, you can take them to fitness camps. You can take them to strength and training. You can take them to all these specialized camps where where they focus on improving your skills. So it's like jiu-jitsu is no different, right? I mean, you can do privates, right? You can go open mats. You can compete as often as you can, right? And that's going to give you the edge. If you go to class, your school, even you go as many classes as they have, it's the same stuff. It's the same kids, right? It's not bad if you're a comp school, right? Islands, Trickster, they push hard, and they got a lot of kids there that probably maybe similar in size, similar in skill level, so they can push each other, right? UFC, we don't have that, right? I mean, there's some kids that are really good, but even them, they hit higher level belts, but they get hard time competing already, yeah, because we get like what, two yellow belts. I mean, and they're brothers, right? I mean, for after a while, they know each other's game. Just like with me and Cart, we know each other's game. Can only push so hard. We don't see new stuff, right? So when you compete, it's all brand new, and now it's tough, yeah. It's really tough. But again, some of it is just for socialization. Making your kids comfortable, dealing with new people, right? Building confidence in unfamiliar settings. So if the kids get that, that's great, right? I mean, if they become high-level jiu-jitsu competitors, that's awesome too. But I think that's just the cherry on top, right? The main thing is that you get your kids going and all that, right? Anyway, gonna cut this one here. Catch you guys on the other side. Take care. Have a good weekend. Us.